Hey, yo, what's up? What's up? We're back with another video. We're back here with doing this again. I mean, people watched the other one, so let's just see if we can keep this going. Uh, we got never do these 5 things around girls. So see if I probably did all 5 of these. I'm not gonna lie, dude. So I got my laptop here and I got my TV here, so I'm gonna be looking back and forth, just in case y'all wondering why I'm looking back and forth. Let's check this one out. Let's see if we've ever done any of these. I'm not gonna lie, I probably did. Probably did all 5. But I probably shut up still.
Join the Discord. I got e-dates planned, DM breakdowns, hella fine, so get in there.
Alright bro, we typically troll a lot on this channel, but this video is gonna be a little bit more serious. Today, we're talking about 5 things that can instantly cause you to fumble any female. These ain't regular everyday icks. These are like flagrant tools, like it's an immediate game over, you might as well go ghost and save her the trouble. Hit the like button, watch to the end of the video as I list and explain the top 5 things you should never do in front of a girl.
All down bad
starting off at the
sometimes.
5th
We all
spot,
down
we
bad
have
sometimes.
oversharing your trauma.
Y'all like bodybuilders?
Bodybuilders?
Yeah.
I like skinny, scrawny guys.
How about multimillionaires? How about 8 inches and thick?
Oh my god, bro.
How about loving and respectful? I lost my wife 10 weeks ago. 21 years faithful. My daughter committed suicide 3 weeks ago.
Oh shit.
13. She was faster than me at 12, and I run a 6-minute mile. My testimony, I'm nothing but pure, and I ask you if you want to be in the YouTube channel. And you like scrawny guys.
Real quick, do you think he A, pulled both the huzz, or B, got completely ignored while snow shit number 1 started dancing and snow shit number 2 verbally pointed out the trauma dumping?
Yo, nobody caught
I know he
Joey
trauma
Grassley
dumped
that
on
day.
us like that. Damn.
What a surprise.
Now I understand therapy culture been trending lately, but it's a time and a place. You sitting across from a female on the first link randomly detailing how your dad never hugged you and how your ex cheated on you with 65 different niggas is not gonna make her wanna throw you neck. Like, I deadass don't understand this method. Like, what do niggas be trying to get out of this? Like, what do niggas even think in their head is finna come from that? I've deadass never seen a nigga tell a female how he went out bad in life and her response was, oh yeah, let me throw this nigga some neck. I've never seen the pity pussy method work. I honestly think that shit is a myth. You gotta think about it, bro. The female did not sign up for a therapy session. She came there to get sauced up, bro. Telling her about every negative experience you've ever had in your life is not sauce. I don't know if y'all have ever been in a situation where a female is just like overly trying to trauma dump you. It almost make you not even want to hit no more. Cause like, damn bitch, it feel like I just got done watching Hereditary. I'm not even in that mode no more. Nah, I ain't gonna lie, this shit happened to me. I was still in that mode. I still had to go ahead and get that lifted up out the way. Like, I still had to get it lifted up out the way. I said, damn, that's crazy, but where the neck at? I literally had to though, bro. It was too much of a time investment. Like, she literally had me there for like 2 hours talking about how her life was disintegrating. Just imagine that flip though. The girl you're talking to should want to be around you. You should be creating a vibe of like positive energy. She not gonna want to continue to talk to you if every time she do, she hearing about another L. Like, damn, can this nigga win? No girl wants to just talk to a strictly loser ass nigga.
No, for real, like this guy right here on this screen who's so down bad. Nobody want to be like that. So like, for real though, like sometimes you just try to keep it to yourself, man. No one wants to hear about your war stories. You're out drinking or being dumb or the last breakup you had. No one wants to hear about none of that.
I'ma be honest, bro. If you do tell a female some bad news, you gotta at least make a joke out of it so she don't be like, damn, this nigga is actually down bad. Like, this nigga just going out bad in life. You down there gotta flip it. Like, you gotta tell her the bad news and then tell her you just bought a new car or something. The reason why this is only number 5 is this only really can sell you OD in specific situations. Like, if you doing this shit on the first link and your delivery is off, like you're not making a joke about it, yeah, that's probably an immediate flagrant tool. You're gonna get ejected. But if you tell a girl that you been talking to some small, like, yeah, my dog just died, she not just gonna completely ghost you, never talk to you again about that. Especially if you don't say it on some like sad shit like, oh, my dog just died. Like, you like, yeah, my dog just died, but that little nigga been on 1H.
Yeah, man. Like, imagine me talking about my dog. Dude, I'd be crying, dude. I'd probably be crying over my dog. So I would never be saying that to someone unless it really happened. I mean, if it really happened, I probably would be sad, and I probably shouldn't be out talking to people if I am that sad. But like, if it happened, man, and your feelings are your feelings. Always, that's a good tip right there, man. If you got you're in your feelings, man, just don't put yourself in that position. You know, roll out, wait for another time. You know.
HP for a minute. I'm finna go get me a brand new dog with full health and shield. If you say some shit like that, try and make it funny, it's gonna be viewed way better because you come across as less emotionally unstable. Like your whole mental state not getting thrown off. Moving on to number 4, we have greening out or getting geeked off the evil blunt.
I got contact high, so ask me to do too much shit, nigga. I can't focus. Bro, might be trying. He's still going.
Yeah.
Bro, that nigga looked at me. I ain't see no human inside.
Now, I could literally move on right now. This doesn't require any explanation. If you've ever greened out or really tripped off the evil blunt, you know this is a horrible state to be seen in by females. Especially if they good, they having none of the side effects. Cause then it's like, damn, this nigga just can't handle the Zod. Like, it's kind of emasculating.
Alright, story time. Alright, so I had to go to a boarding school for like half a year or so, right? And my first day there, I met the people that knew where to get the za, and I was like, you know, I gotta use that word. I don't even use that word. I gotta use it for YouTube. And it was the first day in the morning, and I had this little tiny piece that cost me like 20 bucks for this little tiny. It was really strong though, and it was really good because we were in Oregon, Salem, Oregon. But anyways, high school kid, had that little tiny piece in my pocket. I had to go introduce myself in every class that I went to. I don't even know, man. It was like a dream because I probably looked dumb as hell trying to introduce myself, standing up in every class. It's all I'm thinking about is everybody smells it. That's what people were saying in the classroom. They were like, "Yo, somebody," and everybody's like, everybody knew what that smell was. And I was the new kid walking in with that, bruh, not a good look.
A little bit. But the real loss of attraction is because you don't appear to be in control. Like you're too vulnerable. Somebody could walk up, put you in a 50-hit combo with an X-ray at the end, and you couldn't do nothing about it. That's simply just not attractive. I've never seen a female appear to be aroused by a nigga who's too geeked, literally on the verge of a coma. Or worse, a nigga heart beating out his chest, he overly nervous, sweating and shit, stumbling over his words, looking like he just faced a whole ass fear toxin blunt. Like, bruh, I firsthand witnessed niggas go out so bad like this. I was literally on a 2-man and I was seeing from a sober POV in real time my partner OD selling his assignment. All this because he wanted to get too geek. The reason why this isn't higher up on the list is you low-key can play this off, and even if you can't, you have a couple of good excuses. For example, I didn't eat that day. I didn't have any sleep the night before. I was dehydrated. These are my personal go-tos if I ever get too geek. And they're actually genuinely scientific, biologically sound explanations. So niggas can't even say that's cap. Like, these are literal perfect excuses. But nah, the ultimate reason why this repels females is because it flips the power dynamic. Instead of being the one who can protect her, she has to babysit your unconscious body while simultaneously putting you in the group chat. Moving on to number 3, we have getting too drunk.
Can I see you as my crush? I will not judge. Teddy fries.
The Four Locos, man. Everybody around that time, when those first came out, and you were in high school, almost everybody had a Four Locos story, and they were never good stories. This bro is gonna be wild in that night. I bet you anything he had a wild night. I know for a fact. Yeah, look at that.
You're him.
Wild.
You're him, Brody.
Imagine going out this bad in front of the huzz.
Now, you probably guessed this from the last one, cause it's down there like getting too geek, except it's 10 times worse. Like, the upper limits of how bad you can go out drastically increase. When you get too geek, you might throw up, but that isn't really a universal effect. Like, I never got too geek and just started throwing up on niggas. But when you drink too much, you're quite certainly finna throw up. Like, it's gonna happen. I don't care what your friend is telling you about drinking water or eating bread. That nigga has no knowledge of the human body. He learned that from TikTok. Not only are you gonna throw up, which is obviously obviously a substantial loss in aura, but when you get drunk, your inhibitions are down, which basically gives you more confidence, which is good when taken to a healthy level, maybe 3 to 5 shots. But when you're on your 9th or 10th drink, you start to venture into the territory of having no shame, which is a horrible place to be in when you're trying to sauce up. Not to mention your motor functions are impaired, if at all functional, so you have to stay seated or take the risk of looking like Bambi. Bruh, this shit is genuinely so bad. I've literally been at kickbacks where I drunk a little bit too much, and I ain't even wait to start feeling nauseous. I literally just went to the restroom and slept there. Cause really imagine just throwing up OD drunk in front of the hoes. Like, bruh, that's... Yo, I would literally change my name, move to a different country, and have full facial reconstruction surgery. The main reason why females are not finna be messing with this is because niggas are supposed to have like control. Females kind of have it in their head that niggas supposed to be locked at all times. They can get drunk as hell and be throwing up out the car and shit, but you can't do that. If you do that, it's like, whoa, like this is a man right here. Like, why is this nigga all drunk and loose? But I ain't gonna lie, I do see the logic. Like, it kind of makes sense. And you low-key shouldn't even be doing this shit anyway. Like, even if it was no hoes around, you shouldn't just want to be OD drunk like you a female. Moving on to number 2, we have getting into an at-fault accident. Now, I ain't gonna lie, this has never happened to me because I literally work the wheel like Dominique Toretto, but I have like hit a pothole with females in the wheel, ran off the road once with a car full of hoes, and I ain't gonna lie, I still felt a little bit of aura loss. Nothing too significant, but it was definitely a little shift in the attitude of the female I was trying to sauce up. So I just know if you really crash your whip OD, cause a whole lot of multi-car pile up, you're probably cooked, I'm not gonna lie. Like, you may retain your life, which is cool I guess, but the female is no longer gonna be in it. I think this mainly happens because females really don't like when niggas appear to be incompetent. That's actually an interesting complex, cause I know females who literally don't know how to drive, but they'll legitimately view you as less capable for minor driving errors. That's like getting mad at a chef for cooking your steak a little bit too long, but you've literally only ever cooked cereal. But nah, I ain't gonna act like I don't understand the logic. It throws females off because it's just expected for niggas to know how to drive. Like, females low-key are expected to not know how to drive. Like,
alright, so I think like if you're a bad driver and other stuff stacked on top of that, I think that's what females would be worrying about. I think that's what a woman would be worrying about. I don't think it's just like this alone.
The stereotype about females not knowing how to drive saves them. Like, it's supposed to be normal. If she's gonna hit a curve, it's like, alright, I'm just a girl. But if you do the same shit, it's like, nigga, what is wrong with you? To sum that up, bro, females are not gonna mess with this because driving is low-key a masculine competence test. And obviously females want competent masculine niggas. But alright, bro, last but not least, the number 1 worst thing you can do in front of a girl is get beat to a pulp.
I promise you, I promise I'll ditch you. I promise I'll ditch you. On Jesus Christ. On Jesus Christ, I'll ditch you. Is that why you stepping back?
Oh, damn.
Oh, my God.
Oh, shit.
Oh, nah.
Like, bruh, this should require no explanation. Imagine a nigga really put you in a whole Mortal Kombat X-ray animation in front of your girl. Like, he really do you the worst way. You start having cinematic flashbacks. Next thing you know, you waking up, your girl asking if you okay. And we in the big 25, you know somebody gonna be recording. So not only are you gonna go all bad in the moment, but it's gonna be captured in perfect 4K 60 FPS. It ain't gonna be no blur. They gonna be able to see the exact frame you went to sleep. I ain't gonna lie, bruh, if this ever happens to you, boom, soon as you wake up, don't even bother conversing with the female that was formerly yours. Save her the time, just go home and start back swiping on Hinge. This is number 1 simply because it's the only one I could think of that you just cannot come back from. Like, the relationship will never be the same. The only way this happens and you maintain a relationship is if you got jumped or you put up a good fight, but you simply can't come back from getting completely and utterly dominated one-on-one. I'm talking about no weapon, straight hands. Nigga deadass do you how the Powerpuff Girls be doing Mojo Jojo, how your whole brain leaking out. The ultimate reason why this is like a crazy deal breaker.
You can't let that happen. Yeah, I guess you're right. You can't let that happen. You gotta know when to back out too. You know what I mean? They have weight classes. They have weight classes in UFC and boxing for a reason, bro.
Is because a lot of attraction is rooted in perceived ability to protect. And she literally just got done watching you get folded up like a freshly washed blanket. It's genuinely no recovering from that. I even seen a clip of a female saying her professional fighter boyfriend losing one time gave her enough of the ick to not talk to him.
My boyfriend like this.
Yeah, you didn't like it.
No.
Did it turn you off?
Oh my God, so much.
Whoa.
I was like, dude, you're getting fucked up, and as you're falling to the canvas, you still need to go fuck you.
Wow.
You're like, fuck you, like that.
So the way he
Has
was
to
getting
be.
beaten
Oh my God.
was
So
with you.
Yeah.
It wasn't just that he was getting beaten.
I don't
It was
care.
just
No, no,
that
no,
he was, like,
I don't
shying
care.
away.
Yeah, I don't care if
That he wasn't.
Well, see, it depends on who you're going for, I guess, right? I mean, you can't judge all the women on this one.
You're not gonna. Yeah, like you gotta. Like take
but this
that.
is crazy. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, like you know,
She
like
crazy?
a champ or like a
You don't
fighter.
even know what that feels
Yeah,
like.
you can't be like.
You don't know what it feels like to be a fighter. Are you kidding me?
Ugh.
You don't even understand.
Was that the
And he was-
beginning of the end?
Yeah.
You don't
And
even
he
know.
was a
You don't even
great
know.
First couple of
boyfriend. He
nails.
was
Crazy when people
great.
talk like that.
This is genuinely insane. This bitch wants the nigga to have aura while getting his face caved in. Imagine you just fought 12 rounds against a 6'4" Russian nigga and barely win just for your girlfriend to get the ick. Oh, now this bitch wants Rock Lee. Also, the comment said bro won. I'm just gonna trust these niggas ain't spreading misinformation. Nah, these comments was frying me though.
I don't even know if dude lost. Like, I think I read a comment that said he even won the fight. I gotta find that video to fact check if bro won or not, but that'd be crazy if she left and he won. Like, bitch, this ain't Mortal Kombat. You can't literally flawless victory a nigga unless you prime Conor McGregor. And I think even he got hit when he knocked out Aldo. Yeah, she not living in real life. She expected that nigga to be fighting like Goku when he first landed on Namek. Like, what the fuck? I think this is something that's like really baked into female psychology, but I ain't gonna lie. But alright, that's all I got for this one. Like the video, subscribe if you learned something. And I ain't gonna lie, going out bad with one of these is a canon event, bruh. So let me know in the comments which one of these have happened to you. But
Fighting is bad. Fighting is bad. And no matter who you are, if the person is strong enough, like if you're just an average person, fighting can go either way. Fighting is dangerous. Don't fight. Just don't do it. Right? It's just best to be one of those people who like just don't do it. Be one of those people. That's what you need to do. Just avoid it. Like, you know what I mean? All right, tough guy. All right, tough guy. You got it. You got it, tough guy. You know what I mean? Those guys. You know what I mean? All right.